Evening, guys. I hope you received my email last night about the design concepts, how things changed in the 3D views. Sorry it took me all night to get that to you, but I definitely wanted to do that for you since that's something I told you I would do. So this is your design page. You will find on it everything that you need from start to finish in terms of quantities, your design documents, your 3D views, plant selections that we're choosing from, as well as DIY resources, since we talked about kind of options on how to do some work yourself, and in this video to help explain things. So before I go into the page, I did want to tell you a couple things that I did change on the design. One, focused on elements that of the construction phase that did change, like the deck, working around the new steps, new grading, especially in the backyard. So you'll see some things did change just because of access and paths. And then but overall, the same concept of creating that privacy setting with the fire pit, having some lawn in the back, incorporating some kind of ball court or play area for you. So right now I just left that as mulch. I think that would be the easiest, most cost-effective way to keep the weeds down and convert it later on in the future, depending if that's later this year or next year or farther on. And then selecting plant material that is not only going to create that privacy feeling that we have, but especially in the back, creating that farmhouse urban feel with more edibles. So your blueberries, your blackberries. For trees, I chose some fruiting cherry trees from fruiting plum trees. And then also incorporating, as we know, like what we can keep. So in terms of quality and quantity, you will see that overall I basically replaced all of those shrubs that are kind of stringy and twiggy around the fire pit area. But we can phase that in and out so that for now we keep those because they do have some height, and then phase in some better quality trees as time goes on and as you are able to commit more for this project. Okay. Another cost-effective thing that I came up with was using wildflower seeds. So we proposed at the beginning of the concepts, which it sounded like we really loved, was incorporating some kind of meadow prairie feel, really farmhousey with your cut flowers and your grasses, a mix of everything. So instead of actually planting like small plugs or larger gallon plants of those, I just proposed that we mix that all or prepare that area and plant seed down. So that's something you're going to do this fall. And you can buy wildflower mixes. So on this page, like you'll see the plants below me, you'll see examples of flowers that would come out of those wildflower mixes, and I put a small label underneath it to show you which one would be wildflower mixes. Now for the flowers, and in the notes you'll see that I did propose a percentage of annuals versus perennials. The point is the annuals are going to pop up this year or next spring, depending on when we get those in. The perennials are going to take a little bit longer time to establish, but while the perennials are getting established, those annuals will still bring in some color, and some of the grasses will come in for you. For maintenance wise, all you got to do is mow that down, weed whack it down once a year. And I think that's going to be a great cost-effective way. So what we can do is you'll see there's some larger shrubs that are proposed, especially in the front around the fire pit area, to kind of create that like foundational structure feel that we want to see. And then so those will be growing while the wildflower mixes are coming in this year, next year, the year after that. You will save a ton of money by doing that, which is really one of the points of this project. Especially for the fact that we're going to be trying to cut out so much lawn. You will see, especially in that front, we talked about keeping as much as possible. So again, we can keep what's good and plant around that, and then incorporate the new plantings as either the ones die down or you decide you want to get rid of them as time goes on. Another thing that we can do that I really focused on was adding some more rock into your beds. So this creates a dry creek bed, especially with the boulders. It kind of gives that riverbed feel that's really great. It adds another texture, another mix of elements into the design. And then with that too, we can kind of highlight that area, especially in the front, or around the back where there's some other areas where it's at. And then too, you don't really have to plant really thick in that. You know, if we pop some boulders in there, plant some grasses that I know that Max you really like, add some of those quinces, which are beautiful in the spring. So what I really love is we're going to have a great mixture of quinces, and for Cynthia, that red and yellow will really pop in the spring, and magnolias, which the Susan magnolias that I chose will add some great height elements. So like in between height, because we have some really tall trees, and then we're going to propose some smaller trees, but while they're getting ready to come in, you know, they're going to be smaller. Those magnolias can kind of make up the difference. So we don't have a gigantic height, and we don't have like something really, really small. They're going to be beautiful. So those magnolias will have that great purple pink with a tip of white flowers in the spring. Quinces, beautiful red roselet flowers that are gorgeous, and they have a nice structurally sound, easy maintained shrub shape, and extremely low maintenance. For Cynthia, that great yellow will really bounce off, especially the white and the black of the house. It's going to look great. And then, of course, throughout the rest of the year, we have like some burning bushes, some viburnums, which smell amazing. And other shrubs and perennials that really pop in color throughout all the year. The wildflower mix, a lot of that's going to be blooming throughout the year as well. You're going to have some spring bloomers. You're going to have some late fall bloomers. So really add a variety throughout the entire year, which is exactly what we want. Dogwoods, that was the other thing I was thinking of. So the dogwoods are going to have a great winter interest because those red spikes, their twigs are going to be red, and really add another element throughout the whole year. So below me, you're going to see the plants that we chose and some of the wildflower mixes. To the right of you, you're going to see the 3D views. To the top left, you're going to see buttons to download your design documents. We do need the final payment. That's just $500 that's left to owe. And then once you pay that via PayPal, it will redirect you straight to your link where you can download everything that you need, including the quantities and your CD of the actual plan. And then if you want to pay via check or bank transfer, because I don't remember how you paid last time, just let me know. If it's a check, just say, hey, the check's in the mail, and then I will release those documents to you immediately. Okay? I believe that's all we have for right now. So check out everything. I think you're going to love it. Oh, I did choose for the stone for the backyard, like as a walkway for the fire pit area. I chose what's called a Sebastian blue-brown flagstone, sorry. You can see it on Colorado Materials landscape page. Brilliant, a really great blue-gray stone that will really bounce with the rest of the materials that's surrounding it. So we'll have that really great kind of narrow walkway opening into a larger area surrounded by your blueberries, your grasses, your quinces to really add a dramatic feel to that, and it's going to look great. So if you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me an email. If not, I will talk to you soon. Looking forward to hear how I can help you more. And then if we need to get some estimates out and need some companies to contact, just let me know. I'll get you that information, okay? Have a great night. Talk to you soon. Thanks again. Bye.